Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Straight Betting. Today's going to be a good day. Yesterday was a good day. Yesterday was honestly just amazing. JJ, how are you doing today? Are you as enthusiastic as I am?
It's all right. It's late.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah. No, the slate's mid as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Did you look at it for how long did you look at it for?
I looked at it for about an hour, and I'm not really finding nothing I like right now.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I honestly I looked at the slate and there were so many spots for like role players that I like. So late looks is gonna be a must watch later, guys. But I do want to say before we get started, look, last night was so fucking amazing. Just on every single level for me as a Wolves fan, obviously. But guys, I was 3-0 going into last night. Honestly, I placed two bets that they were good bets. They got good CLV. Jade McDaniels played terrible. Mike Conley didn't do anything, and both those guys normal game would have missed. But since it went into double overtime, they hit in double overtime, which made it a 5-0 day, which is awesome. Kind of makes up for that Tillman shit from yesterday. That's what someone that said, which was kind of made sense. But also JJ, we did it. What's that intro? The Caillou intro. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hey, now we see Mo. We did it. We had a fucking
Double
parlay,
overtime,
dude.
but we got it.
Yeah, double overtime. Didn't even hit in single. Double overtime made me a lot of money. Let's say that because that was a $500 lay, and I mean, shit, we donated we're definitely still down on parlays after that shit. In the moment, though, it feels nice. Cool. Yeah, and then that Wolves game. So you said you didn't watch that game, or you watched just like parts of it?
I watched parts of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You were watching like overtime and stuff?
Yeah, I watched overtime.
Yeah. Man, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, dude. Let me tell you guys, JJ, you look well rested, my boy. Yeah, JJ, you got to sleep finally. Good stuff. Thanks, Con. Yeah, no, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, man, he's gonna get a bag next year, and unfortunately, my gut's telling me it's not gonna be with the Wolves. That dude came to fucking play. Anthony Edwards played like shit the entire game, but ended with like damn near a 35-point triple double. Absolutely just turned it on in the fourth. Denver, I don't know what else to say besides they really can't fuck with us. They just can't. Nikola Jokic could go out and fucking put up a Wilt game, and doesn't matter because you got Russell Westbrook smoking layups and fouling.
Yeah, that was the only reason y'all won. It's because of Westbrook. Yeah. Y'all didn't win it. Westbrook lost it.
Yeah, our best player, Russell Westbrook, came through in the clutch for us. So, yeah, Nuggets, Wolves, what a fucking game. That was just peak games. So, yeah, guys, parlaying off of that, I mean, I was way too overstimulated to go to bed. I mean, you think I'm going to bed after that shit? Like, hell no. So, I bet openers for I think this first or second time of the year. I feel a little greasy doing it, and one of the lines is already nuked to oblivion. It was an absolutely terrible line. I'll tell you guys what it is, but yeah. So I bet openers. I don't know if these lines are still there. I think one of them is, but yeah. Like I said, I just wasn't going to bed, and it's either that or go to bed at 3, wake up at 7. I'm like, dude, fuck that. I'm just gonna record this video right now and get the plays out right now. So. Yeah, with that being said, JJ, you want to pull up Props Madness?
Yep.
Because let me see if it's working for me. Because my Google, for whatever reason, I couldn't sign into it because of I tried to sign in through Google, and it says I don't have permission to it. So yeah, very strange.
Cool. Yeah, because I'm using Google right now as well.
Oh, is it going through for you or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I just need to reset my computer or something. Okay. You want to get the screen share up? There we go. Sweet. Okay, guys. JJ. So first official play, I'm rolling with Jaylen Brown over 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Jaylen Brown has been treating me like shit recently, not gonna lie. But yeah, if you wanna filter, just go to games with Tatum. Is it at 28.5 still?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, filter games with Tatum. I think that he's averaging. Let's see, I think I have a write up here. Let me just read off of that like a little script writer. Yeah, so there's a ton of Celtics who are questionable, right? There's not a back to back tomorrow. Whenever the Celtics do this shit, man, they rest their guys most of the time. Like I don't know. So Kristaps is questionable. Drew's or Al Horford's doubtful. Um, Drew Holiday's questionable. I kind of expect KP to rest. Same with Drew. And yeah, Horford's not going to play already. But in games with just Jason Tatum, right? I mean, he's over in 37 out of 53 games. He's averaging 32.4 PRA. And then if Kristaps does indeed miss, then he's over in 21 out of 26 games without Tatum, but with Tatum, but without Kristaps. And he's averaging 35.7 PRA in those games. And that's like what I'm expecting here. So I will say, if you look at Jaylen Brown's most recent games, the minutes have definitely been down. I think he played like 16 first half minutes last game. I think the game before that it was like 28 minutes with that before playing the fourth. So he's clearly on like a 30, 32. He's been on like a 32 or maybe even like a 34-minute rotation the past couple of games. He missed a little time with it, like a couple of games with that knee. It was also Ramadan, and I wonder if like genuinely like they're like, okay, Jaylen, you don't have any food and water in you. Like we're gonna limit your minutes a little bit along with that knee issue. But Ramadan's over. And I can't believe that's like in my write up, but but like I seriously think that might like have like a little factor. But yeah, Ramadan's over. Look, he didn't play in that Monday game. They rested him that Monday game, so he's very well rested here. And yeah, man, I don't really expect a minute restriction. Maybe I'm going on a limb here, but I kind of think he's just going to go back to normal. I think there's a good chance that Kristaps is going to be out here. And yeah, they played the Heat already this year. He had 40 PRA in that game. The one thing about the Heat is like they will kind of scheme aggressively against like the top option, which is Jason Tatum. And I think maybe like Jaylen Brown could benefit off of that. So yeah, really, I just think that this line is too low. I think there's a good chance that Kristaps doesn't play. And yeah, JJ, what are your thoughts here on Jaylen Brown?
Yeah, I know he likes to play against the Heat. I feel like he definitely take advantage against. Yeah, this Miami Heat defense is not what it used to be the last time they played. I mean, I feel like it's gotten even worse. Yeah, I feel like Celtics are probably going to put up a lot of points. It might be over pretty early.
Yeah, no, the Heat stink.
Yeah.
And look at Pips is in here. What's up, Pips? How you doing? We just checked some works for us. Okay, so it's definitely a me issue then. Okay, cool. Let me quick. I hate like quitting Opera. Oh, because I have StreamYard in here. And then if it ends, it ends. Okay, so I'm gonna probably have to reset my computer. It's definitely a me issue. But yeah, okay, it's fine here. JJ can run it. But yeah, no, JJ, I like your input there. I do agree. This game, I mean, this whole slate has like so many games with like blowout implications and stuff. And yeah, so it's probably a good time to wait for like those role player lines to pop up and stuff. But yeah, cool. All right, let's go on to play number 2. And this play is gone, guys, right? It was on FanDuel late night. This play is gone. JJ, do you want to go over to James Harden and look at what his assist line and also rebound and assist line is at?
Yep, so assists, probably best line minus 128.5. And then rebounds and assists, probably going to get 13.5, minus 110 as well, DraftKings.
Okay. But what did you say the price was for 8.5 assists again?
What you got? Minus 120 at DraftKings, minus 115, bet 365.
Okay. So yeah, look, definitely a big difference in a 7.5 line versus a 8.5 line. But JJ, do you want to go to games with Powell, Leonard, and Zubac? Yeah, so that's the 8.5 line. Look, I know he's coming off of a game against Orlando, where Orlando's just brutal for assist. Nets, they're coming off of a massive blowout. I don't know. I think it's a good line, especially the 7.5 line was terrible, right? I mean, that's what happens when you bet openers. You're gonna like get massive values. So
yeah.
8.5 though, man. What do you think about 8.5 against the Pelicans? I know he had. If you go to head to head, I don't think Powell played in it, but he had 17 assists against. So yeah, if you want to, yeah, he had 17 assists against the Pelicans pretty recently. Pelicans are allowing like the 4th most assists on the year. They're just a terrible defense, and yeah. Look, 7.5. I think that was like a terrible line. 8.5. I think it's still playable for like half a unit or so. But yeah, I don't really got much else besides massive hit rate. Really good hit rates with all the guys playing. He's coming off of a couple stinkers with blowout. I think the Knicks are pretty good against assists as well, and Magic are like the toughest matchup for assists in the league. So yeah, that 7.5 line complete jank. Hopefully it's air, but 8.5 I think is still pretty interesting at half a unit. What would you say for 8.5?
I think 8.5 I'd be a little bit wary, but because I think he finished on 8 how many times? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, finished on 8 a couple times, but overall, it's still a solid play, I think, in my opinion, with this matchup.
Sweet.
Pelicans, he's probably gonna get a lot of assists from like Norman Powell shots and stuff like that.
Yeah. Pelicans, stinky defense, give up a ton of catch and shoots. Okay, JJ, and we actually got a free play from one of the best bettors in the world. Got Pips giving out Hunter under 17.5 PRA. Let's quick give our input on that.
Hunter, Cavs.
Yep, DeAndre Hunter. So the first thing I see is that the Knicks are allowing 3rd lowest catch and shoot frequency over the last 10 games, 2nd fewest makes, 2nd fewest catch and shoot 3-point frequency over the last 10 games as well. So I'm already liking the matchup for sure. What's the minutes been like recently?
So minutes recently, let's see, got 21, 20, 22, 22. So 20s with everyone playing.
20s with everyone playing. Okay. Yeah. 20s team that's not going to give up a ton of catch and shoots. I really wish I had I need to restart my computer, bro. I really need to restart my computer. Yeah, no, under 16.5 PR. If he's only going to play 20 minutes against a team that's really not going to give up catch and shoots, they're probably going to give up so much stuff to Mitchell and Garland here, and even like Towns. It's probably Pips. I like this because, look, when you think about, sometimes what I like to do is if there's a good matchup for the teammates, which it's a good matchup for Jared Allen, pick and roll man, good matchup for Mobley. They don't protect their paint whatsoever. And it's a great matchup for Mitchell and Garland in the pick and roll. So it's like, and then they don't give up catch and shoots. So it's like a great matchup for literally every high usage player on this team. And then it's like, yeah, and then they're not going to give up catch and shoot stuff. So like Strus, Hunter, those guys. Yeah. Let's see. JJ, do you want to go to the head to head against the Knicks?
And this is without Ty Jerome right here as well. So that looks good. 20 minutes still.
Yeah. He went 4 for 4 from deep and only had 17 PRA. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't exactly sound sustainable. Sounds like it maybe should have been like an 11 PRA game.
Yeah, so super efficient game. Shot 6 of 7 here.
Yeah. Yeah, holy crap. And it still stayed under.
Yeah.
Good looks, Pips. Shout out Pips, guys. Shout out Pips, guys. Go check out the Board YouTube channel. I mean, if you guys are on here tuned in, right? They do the exact same thing, but probably with a little more professionalism. So you'll definitely enjoy the Board. So make sure to go check out their live streams as well. And now that we switched our live stream to 11 o'clock, we were overlapping with them, but now you can tune into theirs before. I know they like to answer questions as well. So yeah, make sure to go check out the Board. Pips does great stuff, and Pips is a guy who co-founded Props Madness. So shout out Pips. Today was just me trolling for 30 minutes. Were you talking about Russell Westbrook and how ass he is? I know Pips, you're a big slanderer of players when they deserve it. Yeah, no, Ty Jerome hasn't been playing. Are you talking about negatively effect or what? Because Ty Jerome, yeah, he hasn't been playing, and he's just been Hunter's still been playing shit minutes. What's up, J-Man? How you doing? Yeah, trolling Russell Westbrook, Kuzma hating. Russell triple double. If no Joker, he hears the noise. Yeah, do you want to go over to the Nuggets game, JJ? Do they have any props listed?
Let's see.
Yep, Ty Jerome didn't play the last two, both close games, and only 21 minutes for DeAndre Hunter. So, yeah, definitely.
Those these two. Only 7 attempts, 9 attempts, but Nuggets is what we got.
Darius Garland should absolutely cook here, by the way. Darius Garland. I've realized Darius Garland, I mean, you can see it in like the props madness graph, but when he's running a pick and roll against like a slow-footed ass center, dude, I mean, he's gonna absolutely cook them. So Darius Garland is someone who's pretty interesting to me.
As long as he just doesn't shoot super poorly.
Yeah, and you're looking at that Knicks game. I think that game was like an absurd blowout. I actually got bailed in that one because I had a cat under, and I think it was like a 40-point game or something. But yeah, Knicks are kind of a mess. Wouldn't be surprised if they get crushed here. Anyways, guys, make sure to get some questions going. If you guys have any questions about plays, make sure to drop them down below. And is there any way I can make JJ the host?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I think I've tried that before.
Okay. Well, JJ, what if we both left and then you rejoined? It should still. What if I hit leave studio? Because I just want to reset my computer. I can't really give input without props madness. I'm a big time merchant. Okay, let me quick try this, JJ. How about we both leave and then quickly? Well, actually, no, you're not. Do you want to sign into StreamYard real quick?
Yeah, let me sign in real quick.
Okay. Because like I said, I need to reset my computer. Apologies for this, guys. I should have been done this. I haven't like reset my computer in so long. Like I have like a million tabs running. I'm actually working on something, by the way, guys. So for MLB, like I said, I'm not the biggest MLB guy, but one thing that I am working on is a model for strikeouts and stuff. I think it'll be good for content, good for winning bets. So I've been spending a lot of time. I don't know if like I've been importing too much data or something, and because of that, my computer's starting to act up. But that would kind of make sense. And by the way, I need to make sure all my Excels are saved. Perfect, they are. Okay, so JJ should be back in here in a minute. But like I said, guys, get questions going, and we will get to all of them. But yeah, like I said, the slate is looking kind of rough in the morning because of there's so many big spreads, and I think there's going to be a lot of role players that are interesting. And there we go. This is the big trifecta. My light went off, not charged. Let me quick. This is an absolute shit show this morning. Statcast is great, 100%. System play. Oh, system play when he's on the road. Coelware under 0.5 threes. So look, I would like that if Kristaps does not play, because if Kristaps doesn't play, then it should be a ton of switch heavy defense. And but if Kristaps plays, then maybe you get like some drop coverage and stuff. Okay, cool. Are you signed in?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to leave studio. And then maybe, yeah. Okay. We'll see how this goes. You might have to leave and then join again. So it's like you're the guy in, but I'm not sure.
Yep.
But since you signed in, it should still be live. So, okay.
All right, let's see. Let's share screen for now. Cade out, Hardaway Jr., PR. Let's check. I mean, minutes have been solid. 'Cause, I mean, that was just a blowout, so he probably would have got 30 here. It's poor shooting here, but 14 attempts, 18 attempts, 7, but blowout, 9. I like it. I mean, yeah, OKC is going to give up a lot of 3-point shooting, so makes a ton of sense. Let's see. In your bag, wanting the hoodie on. I gotta have the hoodie on, bro. I don't do my hair in the morning. Not until I'm ready to go out. What other plays you guys want to look at? I know you got some more, J-Main. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about this slate. I'm more like focused on the role players. Like once the injuries come out, just because McBride's questionable, Cass questionable, Miles Turner and Mathurin are questionable. Obviously, Boston. See, like I would want to target Miami props, but I don't know. They're just always weird to bet on. Let's see. Let's look at where. Long tab. So where beyond? Does he have a 3-point prop? His splits on the road are pretty bad. Let me see if I can. Yeah, so away 25% 3-point shooting, 37% at home. Let's look at away. Arrows go. How many minutes he's been getting lately? About, let's just do at least 20. That'll probably give us good range. So, I mean, lately he really has not been taking shots on the road. 0, 3, 2. But I mean, only thing is Celtics may leave him open here, so could be a problem. But all right, I'll go with PR. I think scoring in general could be good. Let's see what he did head to head real quick. Only 15 minutes. I think. Yeah, because there's going to be no Wiggins. So, blowout. So, 15 rebounds. It is the Wizards. But then, yeah, 76ers as well. I'll lean over, though. I think his usage could be solid here. There's not a lot of players. Let me see. Sabonis. Points and rebounds. Tripping here. Going against the Wizards, I like Sabonis regardless. It might be a tad high, but he's definitely going to attack that matchup. At 29 last time, January 19th, 12-16. Rebounds, 29 rebound chances. Yeah, so he's going to dominate. Centers have done very well, as you can see here. Similar players. Let's look at recently. So Cat 31, Turner 17, Ware 6, Bam 28. I like it. Let's see. OG Mikhail. Let me go back real quick. All right, let's check that. Let's look at head-to-head real quick. So, wasn't nothing crazy there. But, I mean, his usage, I mean, for 20.5, I think it's still going to be good. Let me see what he was defending. Oh, fuck. All right. So I like to look at player matchup when they're head-to-head. So OG Donovan Mitchell is guarding him, but I still think he can attack that matchup for sure if they defend him like that again. Let's see who else was guarding him. So that was pretty much it. Let's see Mikhail. And Darius Garland definitely like to attack that matchup. The thing with OG's match usage lately, kind of like it a little bit more. Because it looks like Evan Mobley is focused, or no, Cat was focused on. Wait, no, Evan Mobley. Let me see. I'm tripping. Was Evan Mobley defending? So he's defending Cat. Jared Allen, Precious Chua. Did he start that game? Yeah, he did start. So take him out. Let's see. I think they're a matchup pretty similar, just filling other players. Yeah, but OG's usage been pretty great. Brunson. Let's look at just and see. Yes, still solid. Field goal attempts averaging 16. 15. So it's like a minimum of 15 field goal attempts here. Let's see. I like
Let's see, are we looking at OG right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else we got? Jared Allen.
I like Jared Allen personally. What's his line at?
Too. 13.5 points. Let me see. Is it just points you want to look at? Yeah. Minutes. So 5 of 7, 5 of 6. I think he just got to a free throw line, but I mean, he didn't play that many minutes. Usually, when he gets around 30, he's chilling just because of his rotation. Let's say 7:28.
Yo, Pips, by the way, if you're still in here, can you check your Discord messages?
It's still not working for you.
No, I think it's my email though, or the straight bed email.
Yeah, this -110 line, I like it for sure. Let's see what else we got.
Siakam unders.
Some home role players, yeah. And yeah, Siakam. Let's see. I'm not sure if Mathurin plays, but how close do we think Miles Turner is to playing?
I don't know. I know he missed with an illness, so that's why I think that this game is probably just like a stay away until we know more about who's playing and who's not. Because I mean, Siakam and Mathurin are both like very impactful for lines and stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah, just want to see what everyone playing at worst. Hornets. Let's see. They played all. So right, yeah, so nothing too recent. So I mean, it's gonna be completely different teams here. Yeah, so probably wait until we get more confirmation on who's playing. I think if one of them sits out, like it's probably a good spot to take them. Maybe like lean slightly over. But yeah, as of right now, I'd take under if everybody's playing. Kawhi over points. So going against Pelicans, yeah, 12-20. So I mean, field goal usage has just been great.
He's been awesome. Let's see,
Yeah.
who do they play? The Pelicans. So yeah, I mean, I guess there's just like so much concern. I don't like. I mean, I know I bet Harden, right? But that line has also felt atrocious. There's a ton of blowout concern for sure, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, shit. If he plays like somewhat normal minutes, he should soar, in my opinion.
Yeah. Because Zion was guarding him. So who's going to guard him this time?
Bruce Brown or someone, maybe. Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah, it's probably going to have to be Bruce, but he was cooking him. I mean, that's just fast break. That's too easy.
The robot. Yeah, Andrew, I am, dude. I'm fucking tired, man.
Yeah, the help off the Zubac.
Kawhi usually makes that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna help off of Zoo. He's gonna have probably another big game. Simple swing passes. Yeah, he's feeling it.
Okay, Kawhi, that show was fire.
That's just getting to a spot. You know, he missed it. Easy putback, no boxing out.
Yeah, that's a
Fast break.
Relapping it. Yeah, no, I mean, so Daniel said struggling between Kawhi and Norm points. I agree. It's definitely tough. Both have good matchups for sure. Especially if they're going to be doubling off of Zubac. Like, yeah. Chet Holmgren stuff. Look, I think his lines are low, but I think they're low for a reason. I think he's actually kind of hurt right now. I could be wrong, but I saw like quotes saying that he's dealing with sore hip from when he returned and stuff, and his minutes have been down. Even I know they've been blowing teams out, but he's only been playing like 14 first half minutes and stuff. And who are they playing? Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if
he didn't play for that recent one. I think. Yeah. When did they play? March 15th. Yeah, he wasn't there for that.
Yeah, no. I'd probably stay away personally, but I definitely get like what you're trying to get at. Like the line is definitely low. But yeah, matchup probably gets guarded by Tobias if he actually plays, I would assume. Tobias is pretty strong. I don't know. I don't think Pistons are like leaking. They're pretty bad against the pick and roll handler too. So it's like maybe we could see they are bad against pick and roll handler, correct, AJ?
Let me check and go back. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean that could be worrisome, right? If like Chet or Shea or J-Dub have a big game. So yeah, no, I definitely get where you're coming from. I'd probably stay away personally, JJ. What are you thinking on Chet stuff?
Yeah, I think stay away right now. Just until we see a little bit more consistency. But I mean, it's probably not going to be much consistency left with the season winding down.
Yeah. Okay, JJ, if you want, could you potentially just go game by game, and I want to quick share my the lines I'm waiting for, leans. If you want to start from the top.
Yep.
Okay, starting from the top, Jarris Walker's a little bit interesting to me. He's on like a 20-minute rotation, big spread. He would benefit from that. I believe the Hornets give up a ton of catch and shoot stuff. I could be wrong there, but yeah, I guess I didn't have a ton of opinion.
So yeah, their catch and shoot frequency is about slightly below average to average area, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's
Pull ups, last 10.
They're giving up the most makes. I remember seeing that. They do play really deep drop coverage. It could be Hallie could be a little interesting. He'll cook a deep drop with his pull up threes.
Yeah.
What is Hallie at 2.5 threes?
Yeah, a little juicy.
Okay, Hallie's someone who's pretty interesting in my opinion. And then yeah, do you want to go to the next one? I have a ton of leans. I just like don't remember what they are off the top of my head. Kings Wizards. Okay. Look, if Colby Jones plays, I'm actually really interested in him. I think he was in the G League last game, but he is a former King, and I think they'll let him play a little bit. And it's a good matchup with the catch and shoot stuff that the Kings allow. Jay, do you want to check what is Poole's assists at?
3.5.
Price. Is there any decent prices out there?
Not really.
Okay. Bub Carrington too, guys. So Colby Jones, there's a lot like Colby Jones playing or not playing, if he's going to be in the G League or not, is actually weirdly impactful. Because Bub Carrington will play huge minutes, and I'll probably play his PA if Colby Jones misses. But yeah, so those are some guys I'm interested. Does Jonas Valanciunas have line?
For a line for what?
PRA or points and rebounds, maybe.
PRA 10.5, 12.5. I don't know why it's 12.5 there, but PR. Yeah, so not many lines available, but yeah, 9.5 and then 10.5.
Okay, I'll probably play that officially. What is his points or just rebounds at?
Points about 5.5.
Okay,
Rebounds 3.5.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm walking in that rebound line right now. What is the best price? What's the season?
Bet 365 minus 140.
Okay, I'm probably gonna play Jonas Valanciunas stuff, man. This is a game where Sabonis should not have to play 38 minutes against the Wizards, right? It's like, and Jonas on a per minute basis will absolutely crush the Wizards. So I'm probably going to end up playing him. I think he's a good buy low. They've been playing in these competitive ass games where it's like Sabonis playing huge minutes. That just shouldn't be the case here. And yeah, I'd probably have him at 12 or 14 minutes. I think maybe projecting for 13 minutes here. And I don't know what is his PRA per 13 minutes as a King.
You say you're gonna check it?
Yeah, I can check this out.
Yeah.
So as a King, and you're gonna bump it up, right? Against it's a Wizard, so you're gonna definitely bump up the PRA per minute as well. But 8.6, it looks like, for points, plus 7.2, plus 1.9, 17.7 divided by 18. So he's around a PRA per minute. Like I said, I have him at 13 minutes. 12.7 projection. I'd probably have this line at 13.5 or 14.5 for PRA, not going to lie. So I think Jonas Valanciunas is in a great spot, personally. And I'm just going to look at it a little bit once I get this props event and stuff working. But Jonas Valanciunas, guys, is definitely going to be – he's in an amazing spot.
I love it.
Cool. Okay, Jay, do you want to move on to the next game? Okay. Knicks at Cavs. Was there anything? I don't think there was anything I was looking for there. So we can skip that one. Deuce McBride has props listed at Peep, but we don't have an injury report yet. Heat Celtics. I don't think there was anything for that. Luke Cornett's a little bit interesting. I think he'll probably play pretty good minutes here. Tommaso, what's going on? How you doing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, okay. So let's skip that game too. I think that. And then next game, okay, Rockets at the Jazz. I don't know if there's anything I had there too. There's a couple role players that I was really looking for. What is Jabari Smith lines at? I'm just curious. Okay. What was the rebounds?
5.5.
And then points is 11.5, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I was probably looking for like a little bit better lines. What about Steve-O? Steven Adams.
4.5.
1.5.
5.5.
This stuff's probably fairly priced. Oh, 11.5 PRA, man. Okay. Interesting. Oh, okay. Yep. I'm cool at that game. I don't think there's anything crazy. Yeah, this game, no, don't have anything for it either. I'm pretty off on map stuff. Pistons Thunder. Oh yeah, you want to go to Pistons Thunder? I think Pistons Thunder is super interesting. So look, no Simone Fontecchio line. So suspended for the Pistons is Sasser, Holland, and Stewart, I believe. So this team has like zero depth right now. Zero depth. Look, they're probably gonna get their shit ran. What's the spread on this one? Is it like 15 or more points?
Minus 13.
13. Okay, so I think this is a big time blowout spot. Makes sense in my opinion. Obviously, maybe wait for the Thunder, see if they're playing everyone, but if they are, which it looks like they probably are, just given that they have a clean injury slate so far. Yeah, it could be a lot of blowout minutes. Simone Fontecchio played garbage time last game, and the spot up, Thunder big time spot up funnel. I will say, I don't know why they need to give up a ton of spot ups. Pistons don't really have anyone with gravity, but I think Simone Fontecchio is super interesting. I mean, who's like the Pistons bench rotation going to be? Do you want to look into that a little bit? It's probably going to be Beasley, Fontecchio, Paul Reed's a little interesting too, guys. Not going to lie. Just Paul Reed probably. Let's see. Oh, JJ, this thing is sweaty. Yeah. So let's see. Second half bench rotation. Look. So. Okay. Well.
Beasley.
You want to? Because I'm seeing Sasser. I don't know why is Sasser popping up. Because and then Harris. Oh, you want to go to the Timberwolves game? We can look at the. Is it? Yeah, let's go to the Timberwolves game. Okay, so second half rotation looks like Simone, Paul Reed, Lindy Waters. He maybe could be a little interesting too because he'll get garbage time. Maybe. But yeah, so it's going to be Beasley, Assar, Dennis, Tim, Duran, Fontecchio, Reed, Lindy. And yeah, so I mean, I think there's actually a lot of like potential for Simone, Paul Reed, and Lindy lines because they'll be blowout proof and just get decent minutes to begin with. So yeah, even Paul Reed. I mean, I don't know. It's probably a tough matchup for him, but yeah, just curious to see what those lines are going to drop at. But JJ, what do you think about it? Think there could be some interesting Piston stuff today?
There could be.
Yeah, I mean, shit, you could have a Paul Reed bet. Shit's looking caked as hell, and then Thunder up 30. He's going up against, I don't know, Brendan Carlson and stuff instead of Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet, you know? So,
Yeah.
I think that those things are a tad interesting to me. Okay. You want to go to the Nuggets game as well? So, okay. We do have some props coming in. I saw that Bismack Biyombo played really good minutes. I wonder, is Sohan out again?
Played 26. Let me see.
I'm so happy I didn't bet on. I remember I was on stream, I think literally yesterday. I was like very close to playing Sandro Mamukavishvili. And
They say Sohan won't play.
Okay. Yeah, so sorry guys. And also on the comments, I can't see the comments because I'm on full screen mode right now because I want to see JJ's screen. But yeah, I guess maybe just wait and see. Chris Paul should get drop coverage from Jokic, right? I mean, the Nuggets, like, just it depends on who they rest and stuff, but this game could like sneaky be kind of close. I don't know what the spread is, but Nuggets are going to be gassed. Like, coming off of a double overtime game, demoralizing loss. Like, I wouldn't, especially if you get Murray sitting. Aaron Gordon probably sits, by the way. What is MPJ's lines at? Because he was out for personal reasons with no like injury, but 16 and a half. Wait, what is it?
17.
What's his rebounds at too? 7.5. Do you want to go to him without Gordon? And then with Jokic.
You think Jokic plays?
Yeah. Oh, maybe not rebounds. What about points though? Oh, okay. I thought it would be a little.
I feel like this would be a good spot for Jokic to rest.
Yeah, I feel like that dude just rarely rests. Yeah, there's a ton of upside here, guys. I don't even know if Porter's gonna play. Maybe the personal issues are trending today. Murray, like you would think that Murray like would sit against or what would have played against the Wolves if he's ready to play, right? Like why would you sit him for the Wolves and play him here? That's some pussy shit. What is Christian Braun's lines? Because I know the Spurs give it up in the restricted area too. 15.5. What's like a PRA line? Because I could see him playing huge minutes here. 24.5. Yeah, Christian Braun's kind of interesting to me. Yeah. JJ, is there another game? Or is that the last one? Okay.
It's Pelicans and Clippers.
Yeah, Pelicans, Clippers. I think you can maybe sell yourself on bogey stuff. They actually never mind. They have a blowout crew. I peeped that they have like a 5-man blowout rotation. So that stuff's probably not interesting, but okay. Let's see. Pell Larson. You want to go to Pell Larson? I'd say, look, Celtics with spot up is like brutal. Like spot up in transition is pretty brutal for Pell. But what was his minutes the last couple of games?
30.
Okay. Yeah, it could be interesting. But matchup stinks. Tobias 5.5 rebounds. Look, if the game stays close, like yes, I would definitely endorse that. He's gonna probably play pretty big minutes. I don't know. Actually, he kind of has missed a lot of time, but yeah. Well, good morning, Alex. How you doing? He's not on DK though, so I see him on Underdog. Okay. Anyways, guys, time to quick build a lotto. We have 100% hit rate in our last one lottos. So, fellas, you guys need to stop sleeping on us. Okay, let's share the screen. Okay, FanDuel. Actually, let me quick log in, and my screen is being insanely janky right now. My mouse died, JJ. It's like worst case scenario. I hate using the trackpad. Okay. FanDuel. Okay, sweet. Lotto time, baby. What are we liking for the lotto? Tommaso, what do you like for the lotto? Do you like any like alt stuff? Like MPJ, I think is interesting. We don't have any of the role players for the Pistons yet. Who are you? Oh, is Jonas on FanDuel? If Jonas isn't on FanDuel, I'm actually gonna build a Jonas builder. He's on Bet365, correct?
Yeah.
I want to have Jonas in that shit. I could actually just see him absolutely grubbing. Okay, we're putting Jonas in this shit. Look at the Bet365 account's looking okay now. Okay, points, Jonas Valanciunas, 20. He ain't scoring 20. But 10, I honestly, dude. JJ, what do you what does this Bet365 like doesn't go for this shit? Do they list like double doubles for? What do you think about how should we do this Jonas stuff?
Honestly, I don't know.
So should we just like a double double? 10 and 7 gets you to plus 1,000. I like that personally. Jonas 10 and 7, or what's like 5 and 5? That's like pretty shit. Yeah, but there's okay. We got to do the 10. Let's do 10 and 7 for Jonas. Plus 1,000. Who else is grubbing today?
Probably a lot of role players that aren't on the board.
Yeah. Okay, we could go here. Like I said, how many minutes did Aaron Gordon play? Because Aaron Gordon, I promise y'all, man, if Aaron Gordon played, he played 46 minutes. He is not playing on a back-to-back, bro. Like, there's just no chance, in my opinion. You got to rest him. So we could build some Nuggets stuff. Like I said, we don't know about Jamal Murray. Let's use our brains here, though, right? I mean, Jamal Murray didn't play against the Wolves. Like, why the hell would he play against the Spurs? I think the Spurs are giving up stuff in the restricted area, I believe, correct? Because Christian Braun, I could really see Christian Braun grubbing. Less than 10 feet. Spurs, fifth most frequency or points. Opponent points in the paint. Okay. The Spurs are giving up a ton of catch and shoot, though, I believe. Catch and shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. So catch and shoot, and then less than 10 feet. I think they're still limiting the pull-ups. Yep. Still limiting the pull-ups. Okay, cool. So MPJ makes sense. What do you think? Who do you think makes the most sense here? Porter or Braun? Or because I'm just very confident that we're not going to get Gordon.
I'd say Porter probably.
Yeah, so Porter 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, should we lock this in?
I'm with it.
Sweet. 25. Oh, dude, I kind of want to just like nuke some shit. I'm feeling nukey. Okay, let's do $25 to win 660. Or let's do 20. 20 to win 500. That's like our lucky. This is our lucky thing, bro. Around like a plus 2,500, $20 on it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, sweet. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. I think that's gonna do it, guys. JJ, do you have anything you want to say before we dip out of here?
Nothing really. I'm just glad to sleep in.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Came refreshed. Actually didn't have to wake up at 6:30 or whatever. So sweet. Okay, guys. Well, that's gonna do it. Everyone, make sure to like and sub on your way out if you have not already today. And yeah, actually, let's quick recap the plays. The 2 plays I gave out were Jaylen Brown over 28.5 PRA. This play is long gone, but I did quote unquote give it out. So yeah, and then obviously the parlay guys, we have Jonas Valanciunas 10 points and 7 rebounds, and then we have what's his name, Michael Porter drop 20. So those might be 2 official plays, guys, by the way, too. So just they're straight lines and stuff. So yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys, everyone, and you guys have a great rest of your day.